Hey there everybody, this is Austin, the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel, coming at you on a Saturday night. Got nothing better to do. Why don't you join me in doing nothing? Talk about some stuff, get all jazzed up and loopy. This is Saturday night, and we're just sitting around, getting all wound up. I'm not that wound up. I'm pretty calm. I was trying to get myself into the spirit of things here. All right. This is Austin at the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about Fenton. People keep talking to me about Fenton. You know, Fenton did this, Fenton did that. Fenton hit me with a wiffle ball bat. I don't know if they... Probably not that part. I made that part up. Okay. All right. Let's just move along. No, you know what? I like Fenton a whole lot. I think a lot of people would discount them as sort of like a factory, a glass factory, as opposed to like a glass studio or something. I think they made beautiful pieces. I don't care, if they pressed them out. I don't care. They made gorgeous pieces. Fenton Glass. It's gorgeous. I understand why people collect it. I totally get it. It is charming. It is lovely. There are plenty of pieces that are just absolutely divine. Let's just start talking about them. This is a Fenton Burmese elephant. And isn't she just the most beautiful little thing you've ever? Oh my goodness. And I don't like to talk a whole lot about values, but I guess we can a little bit. These sell for up to $202 at auction. I'm sorry about my fingernails. I've been doing grubby stuff all day. I didn't wash my hands before I came in here. I don't care. I'm touching it. I know you're gonna have to look at it. I don't care. I think Pam Louderman is the artist, and I think she did such an amazing job on this beautiful little elephant. I'll try and keep my gross hands out of the way. You know what? God, hold on. I'm gonna go wash them. They're super gross. Well, I don't know why you would, but if you ever needed any further evidence that I'm actually just a scrubby boy, there you go. All right. Fenton Burmese elephant. Let's just look at her head before we go. It's going to do it. It's going to do it. Come on, have confidence in him, and he's really going to shine tonight. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful thing? I absolutely love this little elephant. And yeah, they sell for up to $200. I mean, I'm not going to try and get $200 out of it, but... Okay, hold on. Let's brighten up our lives, huh? Okay. It's impossible to film that little white thing, that little soft pink thing, with any exposure at all. It just makes it all shiny. But the rest of this stuff is all beautiful, beautiful glass, and we can have as much color and light as we want to. Look at this darling little Fenton doe-eyed deer. Hold on. Maybe if we go this way a little bit. Isn't that the most beautiful little lady? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The ruby color is so stunning. My room's really cold, so anytime I touch anything, it's going to fingerprint it, so please bear with me. Yeah, it's like hand steam. What a gorgeous girl. Even her little face is perfect. That's a wonderful thing. I saw something about maybe that's some sort of artist marry somebody. I really should have looked more into it. It's my fault. We're a little too bright, aren't we? Yeah, how about we lock her in right there, okay? Let's talk about this, since the camera really wants to. This is a Fenton Tree of Life pattern, I think. I think my friend Susan told me that, which I really appreciate. I actually couldn't find this one on my own. I don't know why, but yeah, I just couldn't get it. Even the stem is beautiful. So, I mean... this is Fenton Glass. I mean, this is what Fenton Glass looks like. Who wouldn't want to be a mild collector of this at the very least? You see his tiny little mark there? And yeah, I mean, just beautiful to look through, beautiful to look at. That's a glorious thing. I've seen this very same color on a different pattern, and it was a fairy lamp. So, just so you know, that color exists on other items. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you didn't know that was purple, did you? Goodness gravy. So this is a cat head shoe. If you look close there, there's a cat head on it for, like, no good reason. I don't know. My wife and I were just talking about this the other day, like, I don't know if it's like a pun on a Victorian term for this type of shoe or something. I don't know. I have no idea why that would be there. It's kind of like a crocodile skin shoe. And this is Daisy and Button, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what this pattern's called here. And isn't that a beautiful thing? I'll answer for you. Yes, it is. Could you be more purple? No, you could not. Hold on a second. I'm going to take a drink. No rush. No rush. Hey, hey, hey. Tone it down. Okay. Sorry you had to listen to me take a drink there. I think I refuse to edit stuff like that out. No, you're listening to it. So this is another Daisy and Button shoe, but instead of purple, well, I'd say that one was amethyst, actually. That deep, rich kind of burgundy purple, I'd say that's amethyst. And if it was sort of a brighter color, it'd be purple. But this is actually a uranium glass shoe. Yeah, that's another thing, man. Fenton, I mean, they just have all sorts of uranium glass. So we've got two different shades of uranium glass. We've got 3 different shades of custard glass, I'd say. So we'll talk about, why don't we talk about the uranium glass last, and we'll pull these out here. We've actually talked about this little fella before, but I do love the ruby color and the hand painting on him. I saw some people saying such mean stuff about hand painting on glass, and I was just like, ugh. Blech, your attitude is disgusting. I don't like it. I'm a pretty touchy guy about some stuff. I respect people's hard work quite a bit, so, you know, to say that you're, like, getting rid of something like that just on a whim, just because you don't like it, like, okay then, we're not friends, okay? Alright, so this is a Fenton Amber Hobnail Swung glass vase. We've talked about this before, but what they do is blow this little chunk into a mold, and it's probably about this tall, and then they use a pair of pliers and they pull on this end of it and just extend this portion of it. So you'll notice, like, let me find a seam here. You'll notice there's a seam right here, as long as my camera wants to. You can see it, it's just not focusing on it. But you see the seam actually eliminates as you go up it because they're stretching it out and there's like no evidence remaining of it. So that's kind of neat. That's one way you can tell if a vase is technically a swung glass vase or not. You know what? We're going to talk about these 3 bigger ones in the back. I'm playing a little trick on you here, so bear with me. Good Lord. Almost knocked a perfume bottle down. No big deal. Okay. Then let's back these up a bit. All right. What do we got going on here? My camera's so wonky. Sometimes I think my head's crooked. I don't know if maybe my head's crooked. Why? Why won't you straighten out, buddy? Straighten out, fly right. Oh, I swear on everything. I don't know. Let's not talk about it anymore. This has a sticker inside of it and the original price tag, I think. So $25 is what this piece would have cost you from the factory. Now, I did just notice before I started the video it has some damage here, which, I mean, you know, I bought these as like a bundle, so I'm not going to freak out about one damaged one. If anything, I'm going to set it on a shelf with it looking out like this, and I can enjoy it for like free. And that's always the best thing to enjoy. Something that's free. It's not pushing any money out of your pocket or anything. So yeah, that's a very pretty thing, I think. It's got a slight iridescence to it. So it's a light carnival, I think. You ever had a light carnival? And then this one's a Fenton. And this one has his sticker too. This is a more modern Fenton sticker, I do believe. I didn't research that, but it looks like Fenton Glass, and it's got an F there, so I'm going to say that this also is Fenton. Anyone feel free to correct me. I didn't research everything, but I do believe I'm right about this stuff. But again, if I'm not, let me know in the comments. Oh, you know, I just made a video on a J.I.Co. Murano piece, and I read the name too fast as I was researching for the video, and you know, someone corrected me instantly, and I so appreciate that. Like, really, 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 thank you so much for letting me know. Anytime I mispronounce anything or anything, like, I'm doing this for the benefit of everybody, so anytime I can be corrected, I'm happy to hear it. Like, I'd like everyone to know the right way to say things and the right way to talk about things, so genuinely, no ill will. If you have a correction or a comment or anything like that, I'd love to hear it. Love to be corrected. I love learning for free. It's as good as eating somebody else's birthday cake. It's the best. It's the best. I hope this isn't the first video you've ever watched here, because I'm going to seem like a maniac. Well, you know, that's kind of probably any video. Whatever. This beautiful Fenton Glass, huh? And look at that, honestly. See, like, people are snobby about Fenton Glass. Like, and I understand, you know, you only want to collect Murano and stuff. You know, whatever, it's fine. You can do whatever your collecting heart wants. But, I mean, to deny the beauty of these pieces just because they were made in a factory, I mean, I don't subscribe to that at all. Things can be gorgeous no matter where they come from. I don't care. You know, some people don't want to buy Chinese glass and stuff. Have you seen some Chinese glass? I mean, Chinese glass is pretty alright. I am really a pretty big fan of some of their pieces. There's artists in every country in the world. I mean, I will take art from any country as long as somebody made it and somebody put love and care into it. So this one actually kind of tricked me. I thought he was going in the Fenton video, and we had come too far, so I was like, well, why not? This is actually... So I bought all these vases together, and I just assumed this one was Fenton, but this is actually Moser. So that's pretty interesting. It's a diamond pattern vase. And isn't that very pretty? You know, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I didn't have any reason to make a video tonight. I just wanted to come in here, I wanted to look at pretty stuff, and I was hoping maybe somebody else would too. So I tried to make it about something. But really, I just wanted to come in here and look at pretty stuff. And isn't that qualified enough to be here? Goodness gravy. That form, too. That flower head mouth. Let me make sure we're getting that. Isn't that a beautiful thing? God. Wow. Wow. That's really, I mean, like, I'm not churching it up. I don't want you to come here and buy anything, you know. I'm looking at this stuff because I love to. So, I mean, hopefully you're here looking at this stuff because you love to. You know, some people have told me, you know, they don't have the budget to go out and pick and stuff, and I swear to God, I've been poor for so long, I completely understand. So, I mean, genuinely, the fact that I give them a tiny outlet to look at some of these things like they're touching them and stuff, that's a great pride to me. So yeah, that's actually a Moser vase, and he almost got us. He almost tricked us, buddy. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. very carefully. Alright. And then why don't we just talk about this uranium glass from Fenton? Oh, like we are the only people in the world. Nobody cares what we're doing, who we're talking to, what we're looking at. We can just take our time, can't we? Let's make sure our exposure's right. And isn't that beautiful? I think that'll put everybody in the right light. This little gentleman. Oh my goodness. Am I wrong? I mean, I'm wrong enough. I think you can give me credit when I'm right in saying that this is one of the most gorgeous little green pieces of glass you've ever, just ever. I mean, that's Fenton. I mean, you know, they're not getting the credit they deserve, I don't think. Well, Fenton is very heavily collected. I don't know what I'm talking about. People collect Fenton all day. I believe this Fenton boot has a sticker in it, too. Oh my goodness, look at that. He would have cost $3.50 had you gotten him at the Fenton factory that day in 1990. Isn't that cool? We just learned something super neat. $3.50. I'd have bid on that. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's not focus on that. Not you, camera. You idiot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really gotta not make videos this late. It's ridiculous. I love that, like, I think it's either sand or crushed glass that they grind up and put on these little vases and birds and stuff. Is it focusing on it or not? Oh my goodness. There we go. I have no idea why, but you can see that it's a little crystalline kind of structure. So it's either like crushed up glass or sand that they glue to this. And I think it's very pretty. Isn't it? That was an aggressive turn. I don't know what that's all about. What do we got on the bottom here? Hand painted by Susan W, maybe? Having a tough time with that. And obviously a little embossed Fenton mark. And these birds, I got two of these bad boys. I like these quite a bit. The same kind of deal. Same kind of like crystal sort of paint. They must glue it and then just drizzle sand over it. I think R. Delaney is the artist on this one. So yeah, we might as well, right? Right? We're looking at uranium glass here. Isn't he a bright boy? So that one's pretty good. Custard glass isn't usually too bright. You barely see the fluorescence on the camera from this one back here. This is a pretty bright boy though. But yeah, this guy, I mean, he's clearly got some radiation coming off of him. So yeah, this is Austin and the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. Always hoping to show you something neat. I really, I've got a degree of childlike wonder for all this stuff because I've actually like never seen it before. And I really appreciate it. I'm hoping I can bring just a small amount of that to strangers. People who've never looked at things like this. I hope I can just spread affection for this stuff. That's all I want. I just want everybody to kind of, appreciate and respect it. I don't care if you buy it. I don't care if you love it. Just understand that somebody used to work on this stuff. Somebody used to burn their hands, put holes in their clothes and stuff. Glass is hot all the time. I imagine it's a very tough job working in a glass factory. So I really think some of these things are super cool, and I'm glad I've gotten the chance to save them and maybe even put some of them into the right hands, This is Austin, Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. Absolutely adore you guys. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thanks for giggling with me. Thanks for looking at things. And I just appreciate you.